What was the first time you met Mark?
I mean, early on in the Diva Search days, because everybody was backstage. The first person I met when I was sitting in makeup that day was Ric Flair. And I'm like, oh, what is happening? What is happening? And of course, he's wooing, and everything you would epitomize Ric Flair to be is Ric Flair.
Yeah.
And I was already in La La Land, but in the early days.
So you meet Mark in the early days. Do you go,
no,
that is my future husband?
Heck no.
That is the father of my children.
Is that what he told you? That's probably that's his story. One day people are going to believe the truth. No, absolutely not. In fact, I was like, I don't like when people started chirping a little bit like, Taker doesn't help the girls. Like, he's helping show. I think he's like I don't like tattooed long hair and guys.
What were your first impressions of him?
I didn't want to meet him because he was scary from TV. Like, I legit did not want to meet him and Kane. And met him, out of respect. Very respectful business. You got to shake hands. And so I did that. And then when I met Kane, he was in catering and I walked in. I just remember he was laughing. His big old shoulders were going like this. The nicest guy in the world, right? No, he bothered me for so long to the point I was like, if you will leave me alone, I'll go out to eat with you. And I think he finally admitted to that when he was speaking at a church recently. But that's probably just because it was in church. But he's been lying to the world for years about how I chased him. That's not true.